And you've also written a couple of adult novels now.
I've written a few, and they didn't do that well, but people don't really expect, they want kid stuff from me. I'm waiting by the phone in case somebody wants another adult novel, but no one's calling.
How long did it take you to turn out an adult novel?
Well, those took longer. They took 4 or 5 months.
That's still pretty quick.
Yeah, I make everything up. Some authors actually do research. I don't know. I haven't tried it.
That's crazy talk.
Yeah, I know. It's like I haven't tried that yet, but and I enjoy doing the adult things, but not as much as writing for kids. Kids are they're such an amazing audience, and they're so I always say I get them in the last enthusiastic time in their lives. It's the last time they'll ever be enthusiastic about an author.
Yeah, and
because they grow up, they discover sex, they have to be cool, they have all this stuff they have to do, and then they become adults. Adults like authors, but they don't have time to write to you. I was getting in Goosebumps is at the height of its popularity. I was getting 2,000 letters a week.
Wow.
My mailman hated me. Hated me. He used to just take this canvas bag of mail and just throw it into my apartment.
Did you
and
read
say,
them all?
"Return the bag when you're finished." No, actually, I had 5 people answering the mail. I always thought if a kid takes the time to write to you, they deserve an answer. But I couldn't read that. I mean, that's crazy.
Not when you're writing 2 books a month.
So we actually had like a big staff of people answering the mail back then. Now it's back to a more, can handle it. But I'm just saying what a wonderful audience they are. I mean, they just respond so well. On my website, rlstine.com, I get, hundreds and hundreds of messages on the message board, and average maybe 50 to 60,000 people a week on my website. So that's just great. Yeah, adults don't have time for that.
You've sparked many imaginations.
So yeah, it's very nice, and you get wonderful mail. You get last week I got a letter from a girl who said, "Dear R.L. Stine, I really love your books, but I'm having trouble keeping up. Do you think you could stop writing for a while?" It's nice, right? You get that kind of encouragement from your readers asking you to stop.
Well, how old was she? I mean,
that's good.
Her lifetime probably hasn't been able to catch up with your books yet.
Here's my favorite letter, all-time favorite. Dear R.L. Stine, I've read 40 of your books, and I think they're really boring.
Really?
Perfect. Perfect letter. Yeah.
But
that's my all-time favorite. Yeah, I know. And he read 40 of them, so that's good.
So what can you expect next? I know.
What?
I was so excited. I've been excited to meet you since the day I got to find out I got to meet you.
Yes. So that's great.
Are you going to just continue to write?
Well, I'm doing this new Goosebumps series. I haven't done any in 8 years. I thought I was done with it. I wrote 87 of them. That's plenty. And then, but all this time, my kids, half my mail is still, when are you going to do new Goosebumps books? When half the messages, we need more Goosebumps. Are you going to do still about Goosebumps 8 years later? So I think it's probably a good idea to listen to kids. So I'm doing 12 new ones now called Goosebumps Horrorland. And these are a little bit different. They have 2 stories in every book. I made my life twice as hard. The first story is like a regular Goosebumps book with the haunted mask or Slappy the evil dummy. And then the second, just when you finish that story, there's a continuing serial, a 12-part story that goes from book to book. And it takes place in Horrorland, the scariest place on earth. And the kids from the first part, from the first book, find themselves in Horrorland. And it keeps getting scarier and scarier. I don't think anyone has ever done a monthly serial for kids before. I don't think anyone's tried that, so it's kind of an experiment. And we'll see if they like it or not.
And how many are out so far?
Well, 4. I thought 3.
Oh, and then I
But
surprised
you had the
with number 4.
you had the 4th, which I hadn't seen, so I guess 4 are out.
You would have thought you may have gotten like an advanced reader's copy or
You would
something.
think, yes, but you know, it's fine. I'll go buy some.
I think they may be
Yeah.
selling them downstairs.
Yeah, really?
Maybe, I bought mine at a bookstore.
Oh.
I bought mine at Barnes & Noble.
Yeah.
So, thank you
That's good.
so much.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed it.
So, thanks for joining us here at Writing Room, and we'll see y'all soon.